Hi everybody, welcome to one more video of 256 seconds of computer science. This is an illustration of the human eye, how it works. FPS, frames per second. How many times the image is redrawn on the screen of your computer. You should have at least 13 FPS. So it looks like movement, since that is what the human eye is able to process. But having more FPS makes it much more realistic. If you are wearing VR goggles, they need to have a high FPS, at least 90 FPS, so you do not have a headache. After all, your eye receives image in VR goggles differently from how it receives images in real life. A recorder, a camera, how does it work? It simply takes many pictures per second. It's just a machine that takes pictures very fast. In the old days, when people needed to use an actual film for pictures, the film inside the camera was called a negative, because the colors in it were the opposite of the real life colors of the picture you had taken. Cameras in the old days used it to film in 16 FPS. Later it changed to 24 FPS. Therefore, when you watch an old video, it may look faster because it is running in 24 FPS when it was actually filmed in 16 FPS. Check out this Second World War video. Look how fast the men move. Your computer screen is made up of millions of pixels, tiny little colorful squares. By controlling the colors in them and redrawing them several times, your computer can make everything appear in the screen. You probably have an LCD screen. It is a backlight which hits the pixels, and each pixel lets a certain color pass through. There is OLED these days, much superior technology, but also much more expensive. Your video card, an expensive part of your computer, it is like a mini computer. It has its own CPU, its own RAM memory. But the CPU here is called GPU. It is a hardware designed to perform floating point arithmetic very fast, much faster than your computer CPU. John Carmack, this man is the genius behind the algorithms of 3D game rendering, and he is also the creator of the classic game Doom, so thank him whenever you're gaming. Ever wondered how you can see 3D images in the screen of your computer when your screen is only two-dimensional? It is because it uses polygons, linear algebra, matrices, and floating point arithmetic to be drawing the pixels in a pattern which causes the illusion of being three-dimensional. And now that you know all that, here is a pseudocode. Load all the images into an array, and with a loop you draw each of them. If you draw all images very fast, you will see an animation. You can create your own animation like this. Make sure you have all the images and draw them very fast, one after the other.